Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Tattoo with me, Tat My Keep. Today we are talking about experience over versus people new into the industry. I feel like I'm gonna start off in the 90s, right? The best tattooers in the 90s wouldn't be able to tattoo 90% of the stuff that's tattooed nowadays. The best tattooists in the 90s wouldn't be able to tattoo really amazing realism. There just wouldn't be, the skill level wasn't there. And I spend most of my time scrolling through YouTube and TikTok, and every day I find someone who's been tattooing for 30 years waffling on saying the younger generation doesn't respect this, they don't do this, they don't know how to do this. And most of the older generation of tattooists aren't as good as someone who's been tattooing for the last 5 years. Like, when you're looking for your artist, do some research. Look at what they're tattooing. The amount of times I see someone who's got 25 years, 30 years experience, and it feels like they started tattooing, they learned for 5 or 6 years, and then they just stayed at that level. They didn't progress. They didn't push on and start creating new ideas and getting better at actual tattooing. They stayed in that spot. And while the tattoo industry boomed in the 90s, early 2000s, they didn't need to get any better. But in the last 10 years, tattooing just got, the levels have just got so much higher because there's more and more tattooists and people have got genuine choice. You go to any small town and they won't just have one tattooist, they'll have 4 or 5 studios. So people have got options. People don't always look at the options or they'll choose on price, but if you're genuinely after the best artist, you've got options. And I see these older generation of tattooists and they're like, well, I'm the best. And it's like, they don't even look at the other studios' work. I'm the best, and why are people not coming to me? And the tattoo industry's destroyed, they've ruined it, all these young uns. And it's like, it's just bitter old person syndrome. I can't, it annoys me. There's certain people I'm thinking about when I say this, and some of them are like, they've made a whole career off tattooing 1 or 2 famous people. And every day I see a whinging video of them going, oh well, it's people who don't want to learn, people who don't want to do this. And then it's like, they never criticise their own work, when most of their own work is tripe. You look at it and you think, how have you been tattooing 30 years and been able to make a career out of that? Because the line work will be all wobbly and shaky, the shading's not smooth, or it's nowhere near the quality of what the industry's become. And then they just turn into, oh, it's all these people's fault, it's all their people. It's never, how can I get better? Let's blame everyone else for ruining it for me. And I can't cope with it. I can't cope with this certain person because he just seems to, it's never his fault. It's never his problem. I can tattoo and I don't agree with all these kids coming and taking my work. And it's like, well, if they're better, why wouldn't someone go to a different person? Just because you've got 30 years experience don't mean you're the best. Just because you've tattooed a famous person don't mean you're the best. Most famous people have got dog shit tattoos. Name a famous person from England who's got the best tattoos in the world, and you'll struggle. You'll really struggle. Quality. Being really experienced and being doing it for so long doesn't mean you're the best quality. It means exactly what it is. You've been tattooing for a long time. Don't mean you've been steadily progressing all the way through that time. Because I find a lot of people, they get comfy and they stop pushing to get better. And it's a battle that everyone has. They kind of do something and they go, that's good enough, instead of next time I'm gonna do a better one. And I always want to be trying to get better, and a lot of people just lose that drive and it just becomes, I want to get better, that'll do, I'll stay here. And while the industry's gone, well, I'm gonna beat that, 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 and it's just all the people who have stopped trying to get better in the 90s, most of them are gone. The studios are closed. Some people who are hanging on, it's because other people have got better and they took over you. And you're not realised when these people have just gradually, slowly got better. And it doesn't matter if they've done it in 5, 6, 7 years. I've seen people's work after being tattooing for 2, 3 years, and I've been like, wow, that's amazing. And instead of looking at these people and going, you know what, I could learn a thing or two off these people, they just go, you haven't got enough experience, you don't know what you're doing. It's like, the tattoos speak for themselves. It's not all a you versus me game or like that. It's, we push each other for all of us to get better, and the people who stop pushing fade away. So that was my little rant for today, and let us know what you think. I'm sure there's tattooists out there who might watch this at some point, and if you are over tattooists, message us, comment, see what your opinions are, and let us know. If you do comment, let us know how long you've been tattooing for, so I can, and share your social so I can have a look at your work and see if you're one of these people who is bitter because you've stopped learning, or have you been the one who's been pushing to get better all the time, which I believe you can learn something new from anyone. So yeah, laters.